Now, here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Another cool but comfortable day here in southern New England. Temperatures in the 70s. We get one more day of this tomorrow, and then big changes on the way for the weekend. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Right now, live Pinpoint Doppler 12 is dry across southern New England. If you're headed to the ball game tonight, game time 6:05 for the Paw Sox at McCoy Stadium in Pawtucket. 73 degrees at 6 o'clock, down to 68 by the time the game is wrapping up. So because we have a very dry air mass in place, temperatures cooling off pretty quickly. We go for the mid-50s for overnight lows tonight. We have seen plenty of cloud cover this afternoon rolling through. Some of the clouds looking a little dark, but the good news is no raindrops falling from the clouds. Temperature right now 74 degrees, winds out of the west at 12 miles an hour. Because we have those winds still coming in from the north and northwest, the sea breeze is not much of a factor for today, so westerly still at 72 degrees, and Newport at 72. Satellite picture shows a big swirl in the atmosphere. Notice the speckled nature of the clouds. That does indicate we have lots of cold air, or at least cool air in place up in northern New England. In fact, Mount Washington, the Mount Washington Road, the auto road, closed today due to snow, if you can believe that. So snow in the mountains of New England today, 90s on the way for the weekend. Welcome to New England. Weather changing very quickly. This dotted line represents a very weak disturbance passing through tonight. All that is really going to do is produce a few clouds, no raindrops to worry about. Low temperature 54 degrees tonight under clearing skies. Tomorrow afternoon, 78 by 3 o'clock. I think a bit more in the sunshine department for tomorrow compared to what we saw today. Despite that, we will see a few clouds tomorrow. 78 Pawtucket, 77 in Rumford. North Providence gets up to 78 degrees. A little further down to the south, temperatures upper 70s, 78 for Cranston, Riverside 77, and the sea breeze may be a bit more of a factor tomorrow. We'll start from the west-northwest and then maybe a little southern tilt by the afternoon. So some of these coastal temperatures in the mid-70s coming in for the early afternoon and then perhaps dropping quickly by the late afternoon. Mid-70s for northern Rhode Island, 76 Burville, 78 in Foster, and out across eastern Massachusetts, temperatures in the mid-70s, 76 Fall River, 75 Westport. Seekonk gets up to 78 degrees. Not a bad looking beach forecast. 74, partly cloudy skies, maybe a degree or two warmer than today. And out on the bay, waves 1 foot or less, winds will be light. All right, the latest on what is now Tropical Storm Alex. This will dissipate into just a center of low pressure overnight, but still heavy rain a threat for northern Mexico and coastal Texas. 7-day Futurecast brings in 85 for Saturday, 91 for Sunday, a very hot and humid 4th of July, and a potential heat wave on the way. Remember, we need 3 days of at least 90 degrees to get a heat wave. It looks like we will do that starting on the 4th of July.
I noticed that you have cranked it up one
I cranked
degree.
it up, and I may have to crank it up even more for Sunday.
More cranking will be going on.
Yes.
All right, this week. Coming up on Eyewitness News, live at 5.